Nicole, it is amazing to see you. I'm so excited to talk about your comic book. But you were on this little show called Supergirl for a while. I think so, right?
I don't remember. So long ago.
You just blacked out.
Yeah.
You blacked out and woke up a superhero.
It was weird, isn't it? Yeah.
That happens, right? But I wanted to first jump into pretty amazing thing that you got to do. You made history as the first transgender superhero on TV, playing Nonal on Supergirl. Now that you're writing Dreamer's story in the comics, what lessons and perspectives from that experience still shape how you're telling her story today?
You know, it's weird because she has had such kind of a 180 from how she was on the show.
Really?
And I think a big part of that is on the show, she had this amazing support network of Supergirl and Martian Manhunter and Alex and Guardian and Lena and, of course, Brainy.
Yeah.
And it feels weird in the comics. I had to kind of pivot and do something different because I don't have Kara or Brainy to kind of bounce off of and help her and guide her and teach her, because her origin was mostly the same. Mm-hmm. She gets these powers. She doesn't know how to use them.
Right.
But she wants to do good with them and make her mother proud. Mm-hmm. And in the comics, I'll start with the show. On the show, she had a series of successes that led to more successes and her becoming a better hero. In the comics, it is colossal failure after colossal failure, resulting in just pain, misery, and heartbreak for herself and everyone around her. And she is now left in just like this pit of like, why do I even try? I blew myself up and I'm still here. Like, so now I'm just begrudgingly alive on this planet that I have ruined all prospects for myself on. Awesome.
That was such an amazing description of your process, because you've played this character in live action, and that different experience. That's amazing. I want to actually go back. I'm just genuinely curious about this. Like, what was the inspiration for saying, like, I'm going to go into comics? Because that's a pretty big change, you know? Yeah.
Well, it helps to have a big pandemic and then fires and then strikes. No, it was strikes, then fires. I remember.
Yeah, either way, it's all bad.
So it's, it helps to have Hollywood be so damn close to stagnant that you just have nothing. I'm like, well, I have to fill my days with something. Right. But no, the comics came from a meeting in February 2020, right before the world stopped, with DC, and I had said, hey, this show obviously isn't going to last forever, as much as I would have liked it to. Dreamer can't go away when this is over. She means too much to too many people. She's too groundbreaking, and she's fucking badass and powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's bring her over. There's so much cool stuff we can do with this character.
Yeah.
And so I had a pitch to demonstrate my lack of comic knowledge. I was like, hey, here's an ongoing for this character who has never been in a comic book before.
Yeah.
Written by, I don't really care who. You'll find somebody. You guys are the comic experts. I'm just saying, what I think you ought to do.
So it wasn't even you for the original to write the story?
No.
That's amazing.
And so they were like, well, obviously an ongoing, sis, that's a lot. What about a graphic novel? Why don't you write it? And I said, well, I think you have drastically misunderstood what it is that I do.
Yeah.
But then the world shut down, and I was like, well, I'll fill my days up with something, like I said. So I started learning how to write that, and I got like the patented DC Comics 101 crash course in writing comics.
Right, I've heard that. Who was the instructor in the crash course?
So Diegues Lopez was my editor originally at DC before she moved on. Okay. To another job. She's not dead. She's fine.
Not to the afterlife, right?
No, she's fine.
Okay.
But so because I had worked with her on my first DC Pride special in 2021, and so she gave me the crash course and the download. Nice. And then from there it's just been, and they started small too, bless their hearts. They started with like, okay, here's an 8-pager, here's another 8-pager, okay, here's 12 pages, okay, write an issue, co-write an issue, co-write a couple more issues. And now, I've just done my first 6-issue miniseries.
That's incredible.
So
That's amazing.
I just need to learn how to land the plane is my problem. Because I'll get in a groove, and then I'll be like, 1 issue left? What? 1 issue left? Oh, fuck, shit, fuck, shit.
We gotta wrap this up. How do I do it?
Yeah. But I think I've cracked it. I think I need to approach 6-issue miniseries like I have 4 issues, plot it for 4, and I'll need 6.
I like
and
that.
I think I can trick myself into
Yeah, whatever works in like getting you to the finish line, which incredible. This book is getting a lot of buzz.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. So your experience of writing the Secret Six, especially with Dreamer after Absolute Power, what has that been like?
So much fun.
Yeah.
I live to put these kids through hell. And it's been so well. I mean,
sadistic. I love it.
The lesson I want to impart, especially on John Kent, is that it can always get worse.
Yeah.
And the 3 of them went through so much, all of them individually in Absolute Power, and that just feels like a trio that I really wanted to keep exploring. It felt so rich with drama and conflict and stakes and questions of morality and goodness and what does it mean to be a hero? What are you obligated to do when you're faced with systems of oppression? And I think it's interesting to have at this point, kind of anti-heroes, vigilantes, of marginalized identities, both of them sat next to John Kent, who was like the ultimate, like, kind of heir of privilege. And bless his heart, and he is marginalized, of course, to his own extent. He is an alien, he is bisexual, but also, like, Kryptonians are the white guys of space. So it's like, oh, you're beautiful and powerful.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But he has inherited his father's mantle and his father's code of ethos. And for Nia and Jay, they kind of, it is fruitless for them to try to aspire to that, just through their own experiences, through the ringer that they have each been put through. They're like, how could you expect, we can't do what you do, so don't look at us like we're villains. We're doing our best. Mia's like, I'm 18 and I am a war criminal. Like, my prospects are fucked. Oh, did you get a Justice League card? That's cute. I'm on the no-fly list.
Right. That's incredible. Yeah, and it's amazing to hear from your perspective on it, because you're right. Like, with John, I mean, everybody sees that S on his chest and just thinks, oh, Superman, and that does kind of provide him a little bit of advantages, I would say. And so,
even as Black Alice was saying in issue 3, they see that S on their chest, and they immediately forget, or at least forgive, when he's turned into a monster. He was able to run around in absolute power with robot arms and tearing people apart, and as he's all cyborged up from the Brainiac Queen.
Yeah.
And he's allowed to bounce right back. And Dreamer's like, I fought tooth and nail against this woman the whole time. I saved Superman. Did I get a Justice League card? Absolutely not.
Right? I know. Yeah, that totally makes a ton of sense. I'm going to have Derek punch this in really quick. Yeah. But I love it. I think you've done an amazing job of already explaining it. I mean, yeah, and this perspective, it's unique, and I love that you're getting the opportunity to write it. We also know that DCKO is coming. Can we expect something from Dreamer that would cause some havoc in the tournament?
I don't know. I truly don't know. And I know normally it's like the thing where you're like, I don't know. I truly don't know.
Okay.
I know about DCKO, and I know kind of what their plan was. I don't know if Dreamer's going to make an appearance. I would have liked her to make an appearance. I, of course, was like, hey, you know who should win? Yeah. And they were like, girl. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, swing at every ball.
She's called Dreamer for a reason. You're like, dang.
I was like, yeah, I'll get you next time. You got anything for June? Call me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for it. Like, I love any kind of like Mortal Kombat tournament, like pit them against each other. I'm excited for the speculation of like who's gonna come out on top, who's gonna pair up with who.
Right.
I love the drama of all of it.
Yep.
I hope that Dreamer gets. I'm not counting on it. There's only so many spots. There's so many heroes that would be so fun in a tournament.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be so much fun regardless.
It's well crafted. You're so generous saying that. I think Dreamer would be a great addition in the tournament.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know what? They just don't want her because they don't want to see her mop the floor with the Justice League. That's what
She's
it is.
just too OP.
She's just too OP.
Yeah, I get it.
The only thing holding her back is her crippling insecurity and inability to make a single good decision.
Girl, I can relate. Yeah.
They're here for the girl failures.
For sure. It's amazing. Is there any characters that you want to see Dreamer team up with in the future?
Marilyn Moonlight.
Ooh,
I
that's a good one.
think them doing like a really cool vigilante thing at night, like stalking the city together, like would be really cool. I'd love to see her. Who else? I'm like, what am I?
And I'm sure you don't want to say like the typical answers. You probably want to like have.
I love Poison Ivy. I loved her with Harley. I'd love to see
that
her
would be great.
with Harley again. I'm really excited for what's been happening with her and the rest of the Six.
Yeah.
I want to continue this kind of. I think a found family story only really works if you really get to see the way that they continue to show up for each other again and again and again. And I think especially she really found companionship with Black Alice, and I would love to see the two of them continue to like even just like kicking him around in like the House of Secrets and like Dreamer and Black Alice in a big haunted house, like finding secret corridors and shit,
Right.
sneaking out as Deadshot's trying to get him to set the table.
Yeah.
And he's like, just because you're on an international watch list does not mean you get to not have table manners.
Yeah, I love this.
I think it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I feel like you already found the next series. I mean like, it seems like it's right there.
Well, I'd love to do that, but I have to write Justice League with Jadzia Axelrod first.
Oh my God, is that confirmed?
Yes.
Oh my God,
I asked our editor Andrea if I could talk about it, and she said yes.
Wow, that's news to me. That is amazing.
Yeah. Galaxy.
Congratulations.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Well, it's great because Galaxy and Dreamer haven't teamed up properly in the mainline comics yet. Just in the graphic novels, we know they're friends as teenagers, but then they grow up and they kind of take different superhero paths.
Yeah. So
this is the first time that they're reconvening since kind of embarking on both of their superhero journeys. And so Galaxy's like, man, we're going to get Justice League cards, and we're going to be in the club, and we're going to be on the Watchtower, and it's going to be everything. And Dreamer's like, I know where all the bodies are.
Oh my God.
And I know where they're going to be.
Oh man, it is
and
amazing.
She's like, yeah. So it's going to be, I'm really excited for that. It's going to be them, Star Sapphire, Green Arrow, and Adam Strange.
Oh my God, what a dream lineup.
And we're going to Nonal Tour.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. I'm so excited to like hear it from your own mouth and just the excitement that you have for it.
Excited.
It's epic.
So
epic.
Jadzia and I have so much fun together, and the back and forth texting is constant, and none of our like bits that we'll do together are gonna make it in because none of them are appropriate. But we're having so much fun, and it's gonna be really fun.
I can't wait. It sounds incredible. Your excitement is getting me like I'm through the roof right
It's
now.
comic book shit, man. It's
I know.
fun.
It is incredible. But kind of flipping gears, and I'm sure you're getting this a little bit now. James Gunn obviously is killing it now with the DCU.
Yeah, Superman was great, wasn't it?
Superman was amazing. Like brought tears in my eyes. It was so great.
When
It was
saved
what
the
we needed.
squirrel, I was like, yes,
I know.
yes.
And they were saying he was supposed to cut that out.
I'm
and
so
he was
glad
like,
he kept it.
amazing,
I'm so
right?
glad. I'm like, yes, because he 100% has the time.
Totally.
Yes.
And he would do that because that's who he is.
Because of course he would.
Exactly.
Oh, I loved it.
What is any ambitions to try to get into the DCU?
I mean, I don't even have any. I won't pretend to have any kind of sway over that.
Right.
Now, if they called, would I say yes in a heartbeat?
Okay.
Do I know exactly where Dreamer could fit in? Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I'm like, look, you need to give Amanda Waller someone to chew on.
Yeah.
Just make her cry.
I mean, there is a Waller series I heard coming up.
Just
so
saying. in another Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Oh man, Dreamer would kill in that group. That'd be so good.
Well, I loved getting to write Dream Team and getting to have her on the Suicide Squad had been like a pipe dream of mine that nobody believed in. I remember doing a Twitter poll and being like, what teams would you like to see Dreamer on? Like, no one said Task Force X. And I was like, no, I will be vindicated.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just going to add that myself.
Yeah, I was like, no, screw you guys. Because if you think Amanda Waller doesn't want to leverage the ability to see the future, you're crazy.
Right? Oh, 100% she would. And completely try to manipulate
100%.
everything. Yeah, that'd be great. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for talking about this comic. Can't wait for everybody out there, for them to read it. You are so incredible. Thank you for being this light and representing your community so well and just being such a positive force.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time today.
This is a blast.